in Python. I'm going to use my learning platform to teach you a data types with Python. So if you are not registered into this learning platform, you quickly come and register. When you type codethinkers.org in your browser, it should prompt you this view. Then you click sign up here. Then you sign up with your email, username, first name, last name, country, password, and password. Then you click sign up. Then it will bring you back to a sign-in page where you are going to register your username and your password. In the case of my own, this is my username and this is my password. So I will click on sign in to this application now. Now, this is the front page of my learning platform, which is called Thinkers. I have 17 learners here for now. So now, when you come here for the beginners here, you click on beginners. So it's going to give you, I have a one course here in beginners for now, which is the fundamentals of Python. Then you click on the fundamentals of Python. When you click on the fundamentals of Python, you are going to see introduction to Python, which is the first thing. Then you click start learning. Then you come here, and then select 5. This is lesson 5. So lesson 5 is talking about a data types in Python. So you can see, you can click start learning. So now you can see the basic data types in Python. You have int, which is the integer. You have float, which is a decimal. This one is character, which is just a character. So and then we have a string of names, like that. So we have a boolean, which is true or false. We have a complex number, which is this. Then we equally have another standard built-in data types in Python, which we have a numeric, we have a sequence type, we have a boolean, we have a set, we have a dictionary. So a numeric is simply means an integer, or you get a float or a complex number, which is the first one we first explained to you. Then these are some examples of that. When you have a equals to b, so this variable a is storing what? A data type int. Variable b is storing a data type float. Variable c is storing a data type complex number. So when you run this code now in any of the Python editor, either Python IDE or Visual Studio, this is the output you are going to get. I'm going to quickly show you how to do the first one, then you can try the second one on your own. Let me copy this. So I copied this, then I'm going to use a Visual Studio to run it. So I'm click here, this is my Visual Studio. So let me clean here. So let me open here for you to see. So I created a folder on the desktop, which is a Python file here. So I named this file now data type.py. Okay, let me show you the procedure so that you can easily understand it. You can come here and click here, open folder. Then you click on desktop here. So this is desktop, right? So you can click here, you can right click and select new, then folder. Let's give it a name here. Let me just say the name of the folder. The folder is Python. So this is a Python. So now you can see, now I'm going to select folder to open this Python folder for me. So now this VS Code is going to open the folder for me. So now, yeah, this is great. So we have the folder here. Then the first thing we should do, the first one here, as you can see, is a new file. If you want to create a new file, so let's create a new Python file here. So I'm going to name it data type. data types.py. This is the extension of Python is .py. So you press enter here. So you are going to be prompted with this environment. Let me paste that code. So this is the code. I pasted here, and I want to run this to test that if this is actually working. So now what you should do always is that you have to check this VS code and make sure that autosave uh, is ticked. So if you don't know how to do this, you can check my tutorial on how to use Python with VS Code. In the same learning platform, you can see a tutorial on how to set this one. Download your VS Code, your Python, and start running this environment. For now, I'm just quickly going to click here to run this program. So let's wait for the output. Yeah, great. As you can see, I don't know if you are still seeing this. I'm trying to maximize it. Let me close here. Okay, now as you can see, type of A is int. So the type of A is int, which means it's an integer. So you can equally test for B again. You can copy this. You decide type it. Okay, anyhow you want to do it, you come here and you paste it under like this. So B now is this variable B now is equal to 5.0. Then you can click here and test it. So you can see type B. So you can see the class is a float. So this is how to test for data type. So now let's go down again and see. You have a sequence of types here. You have a string, you have a list, you have a tuple here. So a string, this is just a string. Welcome to Kotlin Software Application Academy. Like this, it's just a string. So you can type anything inside. It's a string. List, now this is a list of fruit, apple, banana. So that is just a list with this bracket. This square bracket signify list. So here is just a tuple. This bracket signifies a tuple. So this is a point, 20, 30, and 10. So Boolean simply means true or false. As simple as that. So set, now we can see this one is a curly bracket, curly bracket. This is a fruit. This is a set of fruit. You get, so this is apple and banana. So we have a dictionary. A dictionary, one thing you should know about dictionary, it has a key and value. This one is a variable that is calling my dictionary, which is my bio. And this is a key, which is name. The value here is Ahmed. This is another key called passion. The value here is programming. Another key startup. Then the value here is called thinker. So this is just fundamentals of our data types with Python in Code Thinker Software Application Academy. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification button so that you can get a new interesting videos coming from Code Thinkers. You can decide to register and begin to learn Python for free with me. I have a very interesting Python tutorials here in Code Thinkers. So thank you very much for listening. I hope